Behold, I am coming soon, bringing my recompense to repay everyone for what he has done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end.
Fox News Audio presents, it's really exciting, a narrative audio series called The Life of Jesus Podcast.
And it's now available for all of you on podcast platforms.
And they asked me, I'm so happy about this, so honored. They asked me to introduce each of these episodes. And actor Neal McDonough plays the voice of Jesus, and he joins us now. Neal, your voice is incredible. You did such a beautiful job with the voice of Jesus. Why is this role so important? Because we know you from, it was Desperate Housewives, it was Yellowstone, Tulsa King, so many other movies and different things, but you wanted to do the life of Jesus. Why is this important?
Well, Ainsley, first of all, thank you for doing that, to kind of
it was
really
my pleasure.
Open up each segment and add validity to everything. It was just awesome. But yes, I've played some dastardly characters over the years, but where there's a project that my wife Reve and I have our name on, we really try to give glory to him. And you know, as everyone knows, and I've spoken to Brian about it many times, I'm not really a political person. I kind of call myself a God-fearing American. And I think there's tons and tons of people like that out there. So to be able to have a project that really talks about God, and 52 segments, half-hour podcasts, it's kind of a great tool for people to immerse themselves in the Word of God. And I think that's something that is kind of lost nowadays. Because look, you open up the Bible, it's kind of hard at times. It's daunting to open up the Bible and say, where do I start? What do I do? But we make it easy now that, you know, through Christmas all the way through Easter, that you can listen to these amazing segments with some fantastic voices: Malcolm McDowell, Julia Ormond, Sean Astin, you know, Brian Cox. It's really an all-star cast, and Stacy Keach, and I'm just so blessed and proud that Reve and I are part of this.
So, Neal, what do you hope the audience gained from this? I'm going to call it an experience.
Yeah, I think that, you know, thank goodness for places like Fox and Angel Studios. As everyone knows, Angel is the company that Reve and I do all of our films with. And they're amazing. From the last rodeo to The Shift to Homestead to now we have the New York Minute coming out, and Home, another film we have, lots of, and Wicked and the Righteous. We're very busy with what we do over there at Angel, with 2 million subscribers by the end of the year. They're really blowing up, which is fantastic. But they don't really have a podcast format. So for Fox to come on board and say, you know, we'd love to have this, it kind of, again, validates the project, and it gives access to everyone. Doesn't matter, again, I always say, doesn't matter if you're Christian or Catholic or Jewish or Muslim or agnostic, to hear the Word of God is always a great thing, isn't it? So here's a tool that people can easily access. Thank you, Fox, for doing it. And for, especially around the Christmas time and the holidays, to hear the Word of God, because that's what Christmas is all about, isn't it? It's all about talking about God and Jesus and his birth. And to be able to have this program out there for everyone, it's just, the timing is perfect. And thank you, Fox, for running with it.
So Neal, this is a non-actor question to an actor. Do you approach this like you're playing the role of Jesus when you're doing this, or do you just try to be the expert to bring it to life?
This was, you know, of 150 movies and thousands of hours of television that I've been on, this was the hardest, and that's the truth. To get into a booth and try to channel the voice of Jesus and try to be Jesus was, I remember the first, and this went for months and months of recording. And Carl Amari, who's one of the producers, can attest to it. It was my first day. For the first hour, I was just befuddled. I'm like, I can't do this. There's just no way I can do it. And then all of a sudden, something happened. And I couldn't put my finger on it, but the people who were in the booth just felt something in the room. Then all of a sudden, for months, there's me in this broadcast room, at times bawling my eyes out and just feeling just the presence of God in me and in the room. And it wasn't really me. And it truly was, I felt like that he channeled or used me as a vessel for his words. And it was really, it was one of the most powerful, or if not one of, maybe the most powerful thing that I've ever been part of, because, you know, there I am telling the story of Jesus Christ. Incredible. What an honor for a Catholic like myself to be able to do. And again, for Fox to jump on board and make this, accessible to so many people. God bless you guys.
God bless you, Neil. You can catch the new narrative audio series, The Life of Jesus, from Gulfstream Studios, available now on podcast formats. Only 30 minutes for each episode, so it's doable. Enjoy it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.